Hello, and welcome to Shelton Talks. We are here completing a third recording session at Barnes and Nobles, and yes, it is right after Christmas, and they still have their 25% off sale until December 28th. What you can't see on the other side of this recording is that we do have listeners who are coming and going as we talk. And of course, some of them ask questions after we finish the recording. So if you have questions, you certainly can leave them down in the comment section of this video, and I'll do my best to provide a response as quickly as possible. Today, we are asking a question that sits at the heart of history, memory, and power. Who gets remembered and who gets erased? This is not a comfortable question, but it is a necessary one because history doesn't just happen. History is recorded, and recording always involves choice. History has often been written by those with access to education, access to publishing, access to resources, access to authority. This means that what we often call history is not the full history, it is a selected story. Power demands whose voice are amplified, whose experiences are validated, whose lives are documented, and whose stories are left out. This doesn't always happen through malice. Sometimes it happens through proximity to power, sometimes through convenience, sometimes through silence. But the results are the same. Some lives become central, while others become invisible. Most people who shaped history did so quietly. They raised families, they worked the land, they built communities, they taught children, they sustained churches, they organized neighbors, they endured hardship. But everyday people rarely left behind formal records. They didn't have diaries preserved in libraries. They didn't publish books. They didn't appear in official records. Their lives mattered, but the system of documentation weren't built for them. And when everyday lives aren't recorded, history becomes incomplete. Silence is often mistaken for absence, but silence usually means no one asked, no one listened, no one wrote it down, no one thought it mattered. Silence is dangerous because it creates distortion. When stories are missing, assumptions fill the gap, stereotypes take root, contributions are forgotten, harm is repeated. Silence does not protect truth. Silence protects imbalance. And over time, silence can erase entire communities from memory. This is where oral history becomes essential. Oral history centers lived experiences. It honors memory as evidence. It restores voices long overlooked. It corrects the historical record. When elders speak, history expands. When families tell their stories, memory deepens. When communities document themselves, balance returns. Oral history doesn't replace written history, it completes it. It brings humanity back into the record. Restoring stories is not about rewriting history, it's about finishing it. It's about asking who hasn't been heard, what stories were never recorded, what memories are at risk of being lost. Every time a story is preserved, dignity is restored. Every time a voice is documented, history becomes more truthful. And every time silence is broken, balance is reclaimed. So, as we close, here's the question I want you to carry with you: whose story are you responsible for remembering? Because remembrance is not passive, it's a choice. And here at Shelton Talks, we believe knowing your history matters, your voice matters, and your legacy matters. History becomes more honest when more voices are included. Thank you for listening. Thank you for reflecting. And thank you for choosing to remember differently.